Hey guys, it's Cal from the Lighting Doctor here. I hope you guys enjoy this video with some more great landscape lighting tips. To learn more about landscape lighting, go and check out our website at lightingdoctor.ca, or if you want to see what a real quality landscape light should look like, go and check out our Try It Before You Buy It offer, where you can get a premium quality fixture at a discounted rate with your very own battery pack, so you can go and test out how that light's going to look and feel what a real premium quality light should look like. So go and check us out at lightingdoctor.ca, or go watch more videos on YouTube just by searching for the Lighting Doctor. Hey guys, really hope you guys enjoy this video from this next project that we did on Salt Spring Island, which is on the west coast of Canada, just a very small remote island off Vancouver Island. We're going to walk you through all kinds of things, and how this project kind of got started was somebody who reached out for just a free consultation. We showed them a whole bunch of ideas and really liked what we had to do, and in this case luckily it's close enough, even though it's about 1,200 kilometers away and a couple ferries to get there. It's one that we're going to actually go and physically install ourselves, but we've done projects all over Western Canada, even down in the southern US, where people have got their own do-it-yourself kits, and we got so many videos online where I know you guys can do it yourself. But if you want that extra touch and you want us to come and actually help you design it on site, help you with some of the wiring and all that kind of stuff, we can definitely do that. Obviously, if we're having to go across the continent, it's tough for us to bring all our tools and special things. So there's an amount of labor required on your guys' end, but we do those on-site consultations too. And we love doing those because I love putting lights in everywhere. I see your guys' houses from all over the US and all over Canada, and for me to get a chance to go there and physically play around with lights and put them in different spots on the property and really see what is going to look best is, for me, it's a real treat. And it helps me to learn too, because there's different plants all over our continent, there's different houses, there's different styles, and to be able to work with all those across the US and Canada is really cool. So I know with our free consultations we could definitely help you guys come up with a good design, but if you're wanting to spend that little extra more to really get it done, where we come on site and walk you through everything and help you with the design and all that, you can always reach out to us too. Just send me an email and we'll definitely see what we can do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again so much for watching, all your comments, all your support through all the craziness that's going on. We really appreciate it. It's really been a great year for us, and I know so many of you guys have done projects and shared your pictures, which I am going to have a video of that coming up pretty soon, where you can see actual do-it-yourselfers where we had nothing to do except help them with the design and the consultation, and they put in everything on their own, and it looks as good as any professional design that I've seen, and better than probably 90% of the landscapers and different people out there that I see putting in lights that when you just don't know quite what to do and don't have that extra guidance, it can look like you're trying to land a plane. It can be overwhelming, it can be underwhelming. We really want to get it just right without going over the top. So again, enjoy this video. I'm going to take you along as we travel 1,200 kilometers, roughly 800 miles or so, all the way to the west coast, and really walk you through this project with some great do-it-yourself tips. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hey guys, so we made the long trip yesterday from Calgary to the west coast of Canada here. We got a late ferry, came over to Vancouver Island, and this morning we are off to Salt Spring Island, which is just a smaller one of the Gulf Islands just off of Vancouver Island. So we're gonna get there here shortly, and for this project, I mean, my main goal is, again, just try and walk you through how to install your own lighting system. This is a fairly big one, so it gives us a good opportunity to really talk about some of the lights that we're going to use that are pretty standard in a lot of applications that we do, as well as just give you a little bit more detail of them, so you know what you're going to be getting if you're buying one of our kits, or if you're looking for do-it-yourself lighting, kind of what the different options are. We got some really tall trees that we're going to be using, some slightly brighter bulbs because we need to push that light up. We're going to be doing some down lighting. We've got some new deck lighting stuff that we're doing, and there's three properties on this, three buildings on this property that we're all going to be working with. So a bunch of different little things that we can do. So we'll hope you guys enjoy this, and we'll try and get you some real nice footage from, in my opinion, one of the best places in Canada on the west coast here, just off Vancouver Island. So enjoy the rest of this video. So we finally made it on site here, and whenever you're starting your project, after you've gotten your design and everything, like I've talked about a lot, the first thing you want to do is just get all your fixtures unpacked. Make sure you got all the materials and stuff you need, or at least you think you know what you need. and then go start laying them out, because then that's when you're going to find out if you maybe need to add some lights, maybe you forgot some stuff. And once you've got those fixtures just kind of laid out, placed, you don't have to put them in the ground or anything yet, just get them in their locations, then just run the wire back from your transformer. That's the other thing, lay out your transformers. Again, you don't have to attach anything, just go put it where it's going to go, so you know you have all the parts and supplies you need, and then just start running your wire out from your transformer. What I always say is take the path of least resistance. The nice thing with low voltage LED lighting is you can make it pretty simple here. So start running that wire out to give yourself a little slack at every one of those lights so that you can make sure that you have enough wire. The other thing too is you can kind of make sure you have the proper runs of wire. I mean, you can always go to YouTube and just check out some of the videos, you know, how to size your transformer and that kind of stuff. Search Lighting Doctor, low voltage, voltage drop, that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of videos that talk about that, but at least just by going and laying out your wire, you can kind of count up how many fixtures you have on each line, and make it super simple. And I know for most of the kits and most of the projects that you guys are going to do, even this one, this is a huge property, and you guys will get a sense for that as we kind of walk through it a little bit more. But even with that, we're still not even close to getting into any voltage drop issues. So 12 gauge wire is always a good way to start. If you think you're going to have problems, then run 10 gauge up to that first light just to be safe. And if you're running a system, and unless you're on an acreage like this one, that's this is probably, I would say, 6 to 7 acres, and we're still not going to have voltage drop issues. If you're getting something bigger than that, then we can always talk. But for the most part, most of you guys, 12 gauge wire, for the little extra it costs over like 14 or 16 gauge, it's worth just putting in 12 gauge, because then you know you can always add on too. So I'm excited to get into more of this, some of the wiring, some of the fixtures and all that. So I will check you out in the next segment. So we're going to show you a quick deck light here. We've got our post behind us, and we're actually going to have one that's going to go right inside the post. These are handy because you know, it's better. A lot of people will put in a deck, they'll put lights that are shooting up, and what I find happens is that when you're walking on the edges and you have a light shining in your eye, you can't see where you're stepping. So this is a good option, hides the light source, and we're going to mount it right inside our post here. So this will be a long video, so Alex, hope you're doing some edits, but I'll show you how to install this cool little post light. First thing we have is our 3/4 inch hole drill. We've already measured it out. We've got 8 all along here, so we've already measured them out to make sure everything's going to be the same height. Okay, now we're just going to clean this hole out a bit with our spade bit, 1.5 inch spade bit. We're going to go back, we're just going to clean up our hole a little bit more here. Alright, so nice thing with these little guys here is they come with this little mounting bracket, this little guy right here. The only thing we got to do before that is, because we got to get our wire through, because we didn't drill all the way through, we just have a hole for our light. Usually I would just drill through the back, but because here I actually want to come out the side, I'm going to have my hole over on the side here, so I can just come out and straight down. Alright, now I'm going to throw my bracket in. Trusty rubber mallet. I'm going to feed my wire through my hole. So these brackets come with a couple little screws just to fasten this on there, so we're going to do that. Alright, pop that light in there. Use our hammer again just to get that last little bit. That's in there, and last thing I'm going to do is literally I'm just going to grab my staple gun, and I'm going to staple this as neatly and cleanly as I can down the back. I'm going to drop it underneath the deck, and I'm going to make all my waterproof connections in there. But good option. There's also some nice surface mount options that you can put on your post, so you don't have to drill a hole. And there's a whole bunch of different options. I like these ones because they just kind of fit in there snug. It's a different option, but there is lots of surface mount ones that you can basically just screw a plate on, do the same thing, just drill a hole for your wire through the back side, and then drop it down, make all your connections under the deck. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video presentation with some great tips and tools on how to go and properly and effectively light up your landscape. And be sure, if you want your own free consultation video just send me an email at cal@lightingdoctor.ca with a few pictures of your property, and we'll get back to you with some really cool ideas and ways to go and effectively light your property. And be sure to watch the videos after this one for more tips on how to install landscape lighting, as well as how to light up your landscape the best way possible.